And that was Bruno Mars with Treasure. So I wanted to tell you guys about my week, my what happened to me last week actually. I had a good week. Um, I work at a grocery store, right? Like I told y'all the last time. And I have this regular customer. He comes in, and I'm always talking to him. He's a elderly guy. He's really sweet. He's super kind. And he always buys his what are they called? Like the Pix Nicks, the potato stick chips, like the one in the can. You have to like open like a little um plastic thing and like pop up the lid, kind of like a Pringle thing. I don't know, but yeah, I was telling him I haven't had those since I was like little. I used to always get them because they also had like a flaming hot one, I believe. I think they had one. I'm not sure, but I would always get it. It was amazing. And so after I told him that, the next time he came, he bought me 2 cans of the Pit Nicks thing, and he was telling me he was like, "Did you know that they were made in like 1938 or something around that, like the 30s or early late 30s, early 40s?" I'm like, whoa, like that's actually so interesting. I had no idea. He was like, yeah, I wasn't born then. I was like, maybe I don't know. He was just so sweet, and it was so fun talking to him. He's one of my favorite customers, and he always puts a smile on my face. Another thing that happened to me at work actually is I was kind of confused when this interaction happened. I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't think anything of it, but I'm like bagging groceries because I was helping out people bag groceries, right? And this little kid kept looking at me, and I'm like, why is that kid just looking at me? Like, I get it, kids just like wonder and stuff, but I'm like, stop looking at me and making me comfy, even though she's like all small. But he starts laughing at me, and I'm like, oh my god, what's so funny? So I was like, hi. I'm like, hi, sweetie, like, how you doing? And he just calls me a nugget. And I'm like, oh, I was like a little taken back by that, but I was like, okay, I guess I'm a nugget, right? That's so cute. Whatever. But like, that was a fun, like, work was actually kind of good last week. I had no problems with anyone. Usually I have problems at work all the time, but last week was pretty good. And another thing that happened was this happened on Sunday, I believe, or Saturday. I'm not sure, but it happened on Saturday or Sunday. But my friends came over, right? It was me and my roommate, her boyfriend, and one of his friends. Oh, he's our friend, Mondo. He's a great guy. He's a sweet little kid. He's not little, but we just call him our little brother. Anyways, we were all playing Super Mario Party. I haven't played that game since I had like those cubes. The cube. It's like a game. It's kind of like Xbox, but it's like a cube. But we had that like I went to a daycare and they had that, and we would always play like Mario games, Mario Party, stuff like that. But yeah, I haven't played since then, so I kind of suck at the game. So of course I was Peach. Of course, my roommate was Daisy. Her boyfriend was, oh my god, what's that guy's name? The guy, he's all purple. He has like long legs. I forgot his name, but he was that guy. And Mondo, our other friend, was Donkey Kong or whatever. It was that game took forever. It felt like it took forever, but it was so much fun. I kept losing, of course, but Mondo got first place, of course. He was really good at that game. Sydney, I believe she got second, and then Carlos got third, I believe, and I got last, of course. But Carlos was mad at me because I took all his coins at one round. I left him with 1 coin. I was able to steal all his money. But he got mad at me. He was like, at this point, I'm just playing to just mess with you guys. And so y'all can get mad at me. But that was kind of fun. And since they came over, we're just having a good time. We played games. We were just having deep conversations. It was really fun. It was really interesting just talking about them, getting to know them a little bit better, even though I've known them for like forever. At this point, forever. They're my besties. And actually, Sydney and Carlos just went to Austin. They went to go see, what's his name? Joji? Doji? I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but I don't know the artist that well, but Sydney loves him. but they just went to Austin and they saw him yesterday. I was like, wow, that's so cool, living their best lives in Austin. But my friend Sydney, she was telling me, she was like, we should definitely live here. I was like, oh my God, guys, I'm like actually so down, but I'm actually kind of scared to like live in a big city, honestly. But I feel like it's what's best. But we'll just see. We have like a whole year left. Anything can happen in a whole year. You know what I mean, guys? Just, I gotta keep thinking. But another thing that happened that was really fun, I went to Harlingen to go see my mom, of course. I know my mom's listening right now. Hi, mom. But yeah, we went shopping. No, okay, backtrack. I'm backtracking. I'm going ahead of myself. But my mom made me breakfast, biscuit and egg. I love biscuit and egg, guys. Like, I love biscuits, but I only had one because I gotta pace myself, you know what I mean? You gotta pace yourself, you know? But after that, we went shopping. Oh my God, no, we didn't. We went to get new tires for my car because my car has been messing up. But I don't know how to take care of it well, guys. I'm trying, I'm learning. But I got new used tires for my front two tires, and that was fun. It's not wobbly anymore, you know. Because when I was driving, my steering wheel would like, oh y'all can't see me. I keep acting like y'all can see me, but like I'm moving my hands back and forward, but it was like really wobbly, whatever. And after that, we finally went shopping. Um, we went to Big Lots. We were looking for like a birthday present for like this 4-year-old kid. He loves Ninja Turtles. So we found him, my mom found him like this cute little pajama set. It was adorable. And then after that, I got her some lunch. I got us some Chinese food. And I got some egg drop soup. Guys, when I tell you I love egg drop soup, I love egg drop soup. It's my favorite thing. Even though the mall was really hot, because like there's like no AC. They use fans at the mall in Harlingen. It was so hot. I was still eating my soup because it was so delicious. I loved it with all my heart. And then after that, we went to J.C. Penney. I bought my mom some pink pants because she needed some pink pants for work. So for like breast cancer awareness, we love that. We love supporting. And I bought myself a cute little dress. I'm so excited to wear it. I don't know when I'll wear it, but I'm gonna wear it soon, hopefully. And then after that, my mom asked me to take her to Blue Wave to, I forgot what she was doing, but she was just updating, I believe, her information. Or like they changed their systems and now they don't need a sticker anymore. They just use their license plates or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, since we're there, I'll just get a car wash. Like I'll just pay the $9 that they charging. But my mom was like, no, 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 don't do that because you can just pay $14 for the unlimited thing since my parents have a military discount. I'm like, okay, I guess put me on your list. I'll do that. So I bought like a Blue Wave unlimited thing, but it's been raining, so I haven't gone to get a car wash yet, but I need to soon. Anyways, to wrap this up, I wanted to show you guys this song by Billie Eilish. It's called "You Should See Me in the Crowd," and I love this song actually. My friend's sister showed me Billie Eilish. I wasn't a fan of her before, but now I am. So this is the first song she showed me. I hope you guys like it. And that was Billie Eilish with Bad Guy. So I just got this message from my Thea Angie. I wanted to say hi to her. Hi, Thea. Um, and I just found out they're listening right now. So also my stepdad's listening, so that's gonna be fun. These next couple questions I might be a little awkward, but I got this, guys. We got this. So this first question I have, this is gonna be about relationships. Just FYI, it's gonna be about relationships. So this first question was, what was your first kiss like? This story is actually so cringe, and I hate it with all my heart. But I'm willing to tell you guys because you guys are awesome. So my first kiss, I believe I was like I think I was in middle school. I believe. Oh my God, yes, I was in middle school. I was in sixth grade, seventh grade. I think I was in seventh grade. Yes, I was in seventh grade when I got my first kiss. And honestly, I'm not going to count it. I'm not going to count my first kiss in seventh grade because it was forced, if that makes sense. So, me and my best friend at the time, we were walking to the bus station because at the time I took the bus. I know, I took the bus like crazy. Um, so we're walking to the bus station. The bus stops. We're outside the campus, and she's like giggling and like texting on her phone. I'm like, who are you texting? Like, what's going on? And then I just see like this big crowd of people by my bus 8. We love bus 8, guys. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, oh, is there a fight about to about to happen? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna see my first fight because like I'm never like able to watch the fights that happen at school. Anyways, yeah, I'm like, oh my god, there's gonna be a fight. Let's go see. I'm like, let's go be in the crowd. Let's go record, whatever. And I just see my I don't even want to call him my boyfriend, guys, but like my boyfriend at the time. Ew. I just see him standing there, like all nervous. I'm like, what's happening? Like, what's going on? So I'm walking up, and I get in front of him, right? I'm like, hey, like, what's happening? Why is there like a lot of people around us right now? And then I looked at my best friend. She's like, look over there, like, go talk to him, whatever. And so I turned back at him, and she pushes me, and she pushes me into him, and he kissed me, and I'm like, oh my god, guys, it was so gross. I hate it so much. Whatever. I I got mad, so I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. And so I went to my bus, like I walked inside my bus and I sat down. And so that was cringe. I hated that so much. So I'm not going to count that. So technically, my first kiss was like in ninth grade. My real first kiss, whatever. I'm gonna say it's in ninth grade from now on, not seventh grade. Okay, anyways, moving on to the next question. This one says, what is one thing you won't compromise for a relationship? So I talked to my friends about this question actually. I told them I'm not gonna compromise my schoolwork, my goals in life, if that makes sense. Because like some guys are so rude. They're like, okay, skip class and come hang out with me instead. And so I'm not gonna do that for some guy, like some random dude, whatever. And my goals is to be very like, how do I say this without sounding? So what I want to do is move obviously, hopefully to like a big city like Austin, like what I told y'all earlier in the beginning. I kind of want to move to Austin. I'm not sure yet. It's still in the works. I'm talking to one of my friends about it. And I want to just live by myself for like a while. Well, not by myself, technically, with my friend, who's going to be moving there too. But I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I don't want anything holding me back. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna like just stay for like a guy, if that makes sense. If I'm willing to stay for a guy, I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, moving on. I'm getting too into that. This next one was like, how do you know? Oh, just kidding. I'm not gonna say that question. I'm gonna say this one. This one's better. This one says, do you like showing affection? Honestly, guys, I don't like showing affection. Like, I don't even hug my own sister when she tries to hug me. She has to tackle me down just to get a hug out of me. I'm like, Nessa, get away from me. She's like, no, Lynn, I want to hug you. Like, give me a hug. She's very, ugh. Anyways, I love her. I love her with all my heart. She's my best sissy. Yeah, I don't like showing affection. Moral story, I don't. I can't. It gives me the ick, if that makes sense. Like, I hate when people do it in public. Like, okay, I don't mind, obviously, people holding hands in public or hugging in public, whatever. It's like the whole, like, PDA. You know what I mean? I don't mind holding hands in public. like, I don't know, I just get awkward when, like, I don't want people looking at me whenever I'm like trying to show like love to like my significant other, or I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. That makes me sound so crazy. Like, oh, people think I sound crazy just saying that. Anyways, um, this next song I wanted to show you guys is by Big Time Rush. We love Big Time Rush, guys. I used to love watching their shows, but it's their new album. Like, you know how they got reconnected again? It's called Call It Like I See It. I don't know. I've never listened to it, but hopefully we both love it. So take a listen. That was Black Eyed Peas with Just Can't Get Enough. We love Black Eyed Peas, guys. I used to listen to them all the time, but I don't know why I don't listen to them anymore. I should really get back into it. Anyways, in this segment, I wanted to talk about my family. I wanted to talk about me growing up, so y'all can like get to know me a little bit better, you know? So, this one question was like, what is the most encouraging words your parents have ever spoken to you? So, recently I was going through a breakup, sadly, and when I told my mom the first time, she was like, you have to tell Mike, you have to tell Mike. So I had to go tell him. It was kind of I was too afraid because he really liked the guy I was seeing, and well, I hope he liked the guy I was seeing. Anyways, um, so when I told him, I couldn't look at him. I looked at the wall when I was telling him. I'm like, hey, so and so and I broke up. So like, yeah, I told him whatever. I started crying because I didn't think it was real that we actually did. And when I told him, he was like, it's okay. Um, you're okay though, right? Like, I don't need to bust any heads or whatever. I'm like, no, we're fine, we're fine. And we ended up on good terms, right? And so I wasn't looking at him, right? And he hits me with like this stick thing, like a little, like a wooden thing. I'm like, ow, like, why did you hit me? And he's like, well, that's in the past, right? I'm like, yeah, I guess technically it's in the past. It's already over. And he was like, what did he say? When he said this, I started crying even more. And that's why I did not want to look at him. He was like, things happen, you just have to move forward. Like, stuff like that. And like, after thinking and like having that thought in my head, I'm like, okay, whatever. He's right. Like, I can do this. And I did. I moved on. And yes, things happen, but things happen for a reason. And I just have to accept the fact that like I'm just repeating myself, like things happen, like that's all I'm trying to say. Things happen for a reason and you just have to move forward from that. And there's really nothing you can do but just grow. You're like a flower. Like, you just grow out of the soil and you turn into this beautiful, you're like a rose, a sunflower, anything beautiful, right? So this next question, I'm pretty excited to talk about this, is how many siblings do you have? I have quite a few. My on my mom side, I have my sister Vanessa, my bestie, even though we always at each other's throats and like, but we mean it out of love. Like, she knows I love her. I know she loves me. But yeah, I have her. And then on my stepdad's side, I have two stepsisters and three stepbrothers. They're nice. Like, I like talking to them. I'm more close to my youngest stepsister. Or she's not my youngest stepsister. She's like an older stepsister, but she's young in Mike's side. My stepdad's side, sorry. Y'all don't know Mike. But yeah, I'm closer to I'm closer to her than anyone else, honestly. Um, but I like talking to my step siblings. They're really sweet. They're much older than me. That's why I can't really talk to them about everything. You know, they're older than me. They have their own families, their own lives. But I'm actually gonna see them. I'm gonna see them on the 14th, 13th, the weekend of the 14th, because my stepbrother's getting married. he's getting married. I'm so excited because I'm one of the bridesmaids. Whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna see them soon. So hopefully we can talk more. And so yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm so excited to see everyone. I think I'm too excited. I need to calm down. But and on my dad's side, I have a half brother. I forgot where he lives, but I haven't talked to him since I was like itty bitty. Like I was like tiny. Fun. What's funny about that is because he introduced me into like ramen, like those ramen soups. But the way he eats it, it's kind of weird. But I used to eat it like this. So he wouldn't put it in water. He would not cook it. He would eat it dry. Like, like just crunch it and like crunch into it. He'll put like the seasoning packets and he showed me how to do it from what I can remember. I remember like bits and pieces of my memory growing up with my dad. Oh, dang. Yeah. He showed me, I remember it's in pieces, but what I can remember is him showing me how to eat the ramen dry, and I liked it. It was like really good. I should try it again. Guys, dare me to try it again because I kind of don't remember what it tastes like, but I remember it being really, really good. Anyways, since I'm talking about me being itty bitty and small, this next question was like, how do you think your parents would describe you as a child? Supposedly, I was really mean when I was little. Supposedly, I would not listen. I was like the bad child out of me and my sister because I grew up with my sister on my mom's side. I grew up with her more. And supposedly, I was rude or mean. I would get in trouble. My mom would always get after me, supposedly. I don't remember that. I remember myself being so sweet, so kind. I bet me saying that my mom's laughing right now, or Mike's laughing, because they knew I was evil. But I'm gonna say I was nice and sweet. Another question, the last question of the segment actually, is what did you want to be when you grew up when you were little? So when I was little, I wanted to be so many things. First, I wanted to be a firefighter. That was random. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because I think I was in first grade when they took us on this field trip to go see the firehouses or whatever. But I wanted to be that first. And then second, I wanted to be the weather girl. I remember drawing this picture and submitting it to this to the news station. I forgot what channel it was, but I remember submitting it, and they put my picture on TV. I remember that so, like, I remember sitting on my mom's bed, and she turned on the news, hoping to see my picture on the TV, and it popped up, guys. Like, that's my favorite memory. I remember, that was so fun. Anyways, I have to show you this song. The song is by Dove Cameron. Cameron, yes. She's from Liv and Maddie, the Disney show, whatever. Her new song is called Boyfriend. So let's take a listen, guys. Hope you enjoy. And that was Olivia Rodrigo with Brutal. Guys, I am such a big fan of Olivia Rodrigo. It's crazy. She's going on tour with her new album. And I wanted to go so bad, guys. But tickets are so expensive for no reason. But I thought to myself, I don't need to buy tickets. People post it all the time on TikTok, like the whole concert. I can just wait until they post it on TikTok and I'll be able to see it. That's what I did with the Beyonce tour. I did not want to go, obviously. I'm not really a big fan of Beyonce. Don't hate me, I know. But I'll listen to her music once in a while. I saw all her concerts on TikTok, like the mute challenge, whatever, where basically all the cities almost failed that challenge because one person had to ruin it for everyone. Y'all know. But continuing with the segment, I have one more question from a family, like the family segment I just did. This question says, how did you and your family celebrate holidays when you were a child? My favorite holiday with my family is Christmas. I love it so much because we'll all go to my Tia Angie's house, and even though there was like hardly any space, we managed to just pile up in there and just like in the living room, especially. We always did it in the living room. But then we'll pile up, and the smallest people had to go on the floor. So when I was a little kid, I was very tiny. They called me flaca when I was little, guys. That's how small I was. I'm not so small anymore, guys, but it's okay. Anyways, moving on. Yes, we gathered in the living room. We had to hand out presents. Everyone, there was so many people, guys. We all had to like go like one by one to open presents, but like of course the kids are eager to like open presents, so I would always like sneak a peek of my present. Me and my cousin, we would always do that, but we didn't tell anyone. So my mom, Mike, yeah, I'm sorry, I opened presents early when I was little, but I was so eager and I needed to see what I got. But that was like my favorite. And then after that, um, once like the time hit 12 o'clock, we'll all say Merry Christmas or not Merry Christmas. Oh my God, I'm thinking about New Year's, guys. Am I thinking about New Year's? I don't know. Um, no, yeah, we would say Merry Christmas because we always celebrate it on the 24th. I remember. And then we'll go pack up our stuff or head back to my house. And my mom has this pickle ornament. She always, well, she doesn't always, but we always make her. But we tell her to just hide it in a tree. And she says whoever finds it first gets to open presents first or whatever. I found it last year, I think, because I know I went first. But yeah, but that was fun. I love doing that, and we'll always open presents with my mom and Mike and my sister. We'll just chill and talk. I loved it when it was just the four of us. It was it was so like more meaningful when it was just the four of us just hanging out together. We haven't done that in such a long time. Ooh, I can't really think of the time it was just us four, just hanging out. Yeah, but that was fun. I love doing that. Oh, and then moving on to another segment. It's just random questions I wanted to answer. So this first question is, what is your go-to karaoke song? Guys, I when I was little, I loved singing what's that song called? It's by Adele. Somebody I used no. I don't know. It was an Adele song. I remember. Someone I used to know. I don't know the title, guys. But it was by Adele. That was always my go-to song when I was younger because back then they used to do karaoke at Applebee's. And my first time doing it, I was nervous because I think I was in middle school or elementary when I first sang my song. And so I just sang my little heart out, and my mom recorded me. I don't know if she still has the video. I'm gonna ask her. I doubt she still has a video of me doing it, but that was my go-to karaoke song by Adele. I'm gonna find the title, guys. Oh my God, I should have looked this up before, but I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna tell you guys the next segment. I will look it up. This next question, actually, moving on. Sorry. Um, do you easily accept compliments? I think I do not accept compliments easily. I get nervous, I get all anxious when someone tells me I look pretty, or I get awkward, or if they tell me I'm doing a good job. If they tell me I'm doing a good job, then maybe I get all happy and giggly. But other than that, if they compliment my looks or my personality or something, I get a little awkward. My like right now, just talking about it, my hands are sweating. I get so nervous. I hate it so much. But it's just something I need to work on. Yeah. And this last question I wanted to talk about is, how do you know when you have a crush on someone? Um, Honestly, I get mean. I don't know. It's not that I get mean when I find out I have a crush on someone. Like, like back then when you're little, like your parents always tell you, like, oh, if this little boy's being mean to you, that means he likes you. No, I don't get like that. Um, no, boys are ruthless. But for me, at least, I think My guys, just thinking about this, my hands are still sweating of me if I have a crush on someone. I I just I get all, I'm not creepy, but like I look at the social medias and I find out what they like and what they don't like just off their profile, just a little hunch. And then I'll text them, of course. And I wouldn't say flirt because I don't know how to flirt, guys. It's bad. I don't know. I need to learn how to flirt, but no, not that I need to learn how to flirt, guys. I'm not trying to pick up anyone, but like I just need to know how to communicate better, if that makes sense. And I think I just like talking to them. That's how you know I have a crush on you. Is if I'm constantly talking to you all the time or something. And I give little compliments here and there, like, oh, you're so sweet, so handsome, stuff like that. It's cringe, I know. Just thinking about it is just giving me the ick and cringing so bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, oh my god, yes, I think that's it. That's all I can think of me figuring out if I have a crush on someone. But I wanted to say one more thing before I move up to this next song. I wanted to say hi to Mike because he texted me saying, you didn't say hi to me. But hi, Mike. I'll see you later, or I miss you too. And so, moving on. This song I want to show you guys is by Noah Cyrus. It's called July. Take a listen. Thank you so much for tuning into Spicy Talk. I had so much fun talking to you guys. I feel like y'all know me. I feel like y'all gonna get to know me a lot better after me saying all that. So now I'm about to go devour the sandwich I have waiting for me at home. So I'm your host, DJ Lynn. Have a beautiful day. Kisses. Bye.